If you've ever seen my YouTube channel before, you know that I like trains. But something you might also know about me is that I like cars, and cars that go neom. And that's why I'm in a business hotel about 20 miles south of Nagoya. Today, me and my friend Ben, a new character on the Adamu channel, are going to the Japanese Grand Prix, and you guys are coming along for the journey. With that being said, we gotta head into central Nagoya to catch a train down to the circuit. So let's get in.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Welcome in the fields.
We are out in the fields. Welcome to Mie Prefecture, what you'd call the Japanese countryside, something you've never really seen on this channel before. As you can see, we are literally walking through a farm right now. There is a shuttle bus that takes you from the station we got off on our train at that goes up to where the circuit is. However, it's only 5 kilometers, 3 miles or so to the circuit. And as you can see behind me, the weather is absolutely gorgeous. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, and there's a shrine that Ben wants
to go to, so blame me.
Yeah, but we can use the exercise considering all the food that we're gonna eat, all the drinks that may be consumed. Drink
Already
responsibly.
been consumed by me.
It's fun traveling with alcoholics. Anyway, we got a long walk. We're gonna stop at a shrine on the way, and then it's time to get to the race. We've been walking now for about, 30-something minutes?
Something like that.
Maybe 30, 40 minutes. We are almost to the shrine we've been trying to get to. The cool thing about this, though, is it's so quiet in this area. But we are close to the track. So if you listen closely, you can hear the cars coming through. It won't be picked up on the mics, but I just think that's neat. And it's just, walking through this nice little residential area in Suzuka City or Shirokomachi or whatever this place is considered. It's very nice, it's very calming, even with the sounds of naturally aspirated V6s in the background. Ooh, there's the shrine. Look at, there's a shrine up ahead. That was just a lovely experience at that shrine.
Yeah, so honestly, it is really nice out here. We went to a shrine. Walking in, there was like a couple local old dudes just sitting around. They saw us. They were like, "Oh, what country are you guys from?" They were super duper friendly.
And then we got into the shrine, and you got a book. What are they called?
They're called Goshuin Cho. So the book is called a Goshuin Cho, and the stamps themselves are called Goshuin. It's essentially a passport for temples and shrines in Japan. They're very ornate and very cool.
Try and show it.
Yeah, and you get these wherever you go. Oh, whoops.
But after we got the shrine book stamped, there was a guy that comes out just smiling, and he's like, "Eigo? Just English?" Just bewildered to see 2 English-speaking tourists out here in kind of the middle of nowhere. And, as someone who's friends with a certified Tokyo hater, it's just really nice coming out to this part of the country. And if you ever do come to Japan, go off the beaten path as much as you can.
100%. People outside of Tokyo are always extremely excited to see tourists because it's much less common out here than it is in Tokyo and the other big cities. So if you do come to Japan, I recommend going to a small town, find some place outside of the big cities, and then you'll become a local celebrity. People are like, "Whoa, there's a foreigner in town? What's going on?"
Yeah. But anyway, we are almost to Suzuka. We can even see the grandstands. Look at that.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
So once we get inside, hopefully they'll let me keep these mics. It's time for some cars, baby.
Qualifying over, Verstappen on pole by 14 thousandths of a second. Ben, first F1 qualifying session, what are your thoughts?
It was pretty cool. Saw a car spin out almost, kind of went onto the dirt. I didn't really know what to expect going in, but it was pretty fun. I got the steak jersey.
He's a massive fan of gambling, you say.
Gambling.
He loves gambling, so he's supporting the steak team.
I also love teams that aren't very good, so.
Yes. So as of now, we are walking to not the station they recommend you walk to. It's an Alpha. We're walking to a different train station and praying that we'll be able to get on a train within the next hour and a half. Oh, I gotta get a train back to Tokyo at 8 o'clock tomorrow. Godspeed. With that, I'll see you back in Nagoya. Fun fact, that 7-Eleven and that bus stop over there is where I fell in the mud when I was in Japan back in 2023. Just thought I'd share that. Well, it's now, what time is it?
About 10:30.
It's 10:30 at night. We've been back in Nagoya for about 4 hours, but throughout the course of this whole day, we've done about 13 miles of walking, about 30,000 steps, so I am just exhausted at this point. The plan is to get up early tomorrow. We're going to go visit a temple, a very holy site here in the Nagoya region, and then head down to the track. Oh boy. Good morning, everyone. You join me in what is likely to be a fruitless endeavor as I walk around central Nagoya in search of a coin locker to store a piece of luggage in, so I do not have to bring it with me to the track. I've been to Nagoya Station twice to have to store bags, and both times I've been unable to find a place to put them, which is really great. And I feel like there's just a criminal lack of coin lockers at Nagoya Station, so they should probably fix that. But I'm walking to the next closest metro station to where Nagoya Station is, and if there's nothing there, who knows? So, Monsieur Benjamin, where are we?
So we are in Atsuta Jingu Shrine in Nagoya. So this is a very famous shrine in all of Japan, but it's the big one here in Nagoya. It has its own Google icon and everything. So it is the Shrine of the Holy Sword, allegedly. The Imperial Sword is housed here. Tons of other swords are housed here as well. It's unique because in Shinto, samurai would consider their swords to have a spirit, and so all katana would have a spirit, and so they took that kind of thing very, very seriously. And that's kind of an aspect of Shinto, is that everything has a spirit. It's just certain things have more spirit than others. And so a place like this, a sword which is considered very, very spiritual, is a very important shrine. So it's a pretty cool place. If you're in Nagoya, I recommend it.
We also got some noodles called kishimen for breakfast, which were very good.
Oh, delicious.
So if you're coming here, get those too. But a very holy place. Right now, we're on our way to a Family Mart. We gotta get Nagoya Station and then head down to the track. It's gonna be good. And the rain might be staying away.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the rice fields.
Yeah.
We are walking to Suzuka again because the line for the buses looked way too long today.
It would probably take about 2 hours, according to my estimation.
It felt like it, and we didn't want to wait in anything. It's not raining like it was supposed to today, which is great. So we're just walking and enjoying this nice exurban part of Mie Prefecture.
It is quite humid, although less humid than it would be if it was raining. So, you know.
Yeah,
it's all
not
good.
gonna complain, not gonna complain.
Not complaining at all.
If you come to Suzuka, you can wait for the bus, or you can be like us and walk. It's a nice walk, you'll enjoy yourselves. Anyway, I'll see y'all at the track.
Time to watch some cars go vroom again. I ever tell you about how much I hate the Dutch? In all seriousness though, a little disappointed as a McLaren fan, but Max Verstappen ended up getting the dub for Red Bull. It was still close at the end, only about 2 seconds I think between first and third, so at least interesting in that sense, but not the best race I've seen, definitely not the worst though. Right now, just walking back to the station, I have abandoned Benjamin, if you've noticed. He's got a lot less strict of a deadline to get back to Nagoya and then back to Tokyo than I do, so I'm running ahead. He's taking his time. I'm walking it back to the station right now, making it back to Nagoya, then I've got a train in about 4 hours to catch. So, we'll see if I can make it. And we are back in Nagoya. I wish I could have filmed more on the train ride back, but it was just so crowded that it really would have been invading every single person's privacy if I tried to pull out my phone and record even out the train window. So it just couldn't happen. These things happen in Japan. It just is what it is. But back here in Sakai, an area I filmed a little bit of last night, I ate right next to where I'm sitting at TGI Fridays. You'd be surprised to know that they have those here in a non-insignificant number. Just had some basic American food after eating mostly Japanese food for most of the weekend. The plan for the rest of the night is just to go back to Nagoya Station and get my train in about 1 hour and 15 minutes. It's been a long day, and more than anything, I'm just excited to get back home to Tokyo. It is about 11 o'clock now, and I am back in my apartment in Tokyo. And with that, this video is going to come to an end, and I hope you all enjoyed it. If you want to see more vlog type content from me, whether it's not just going to these F1 races, but anytime I travel Japan, let me know down in the comments below. I also want to give a special shout out and a big thank you to my friend Ben, who accompanied me on this trip down to Nagoya and to the F1 race. This video would not be the same without his insight and whatever, and thank you for that. With that, that's gonna be it for me for today. Get some sleep, just like I'll be doing. Stay hydrated, make good choices, lots of love. Have a good one, everyone.